Okay, let's see if this is even going to work, considering, shoot, I may have to try something different here, considering we're charging. Are you going to work? Oh, hey guys, hang on, I may have a problem considering my tablet. Come on, let's go. I have it charged, or, sorry, it's not charged, it's charging, and I can't set anything. Okay, well, oh, wait a minute. Can we change it to rich? That's a little better. Alright, I'm back, and I don't know how well this is going to do. Like I said, I got to try to prop you up because we are in charging mode, which means wire, and we're sitting on a thing, which is going to suck for you guys being able to see stuff. Oh, is this going to work? Oh, guys. Ah! Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out without... I don't want to screw anything up. Hold on. Sorry. Hi, Heidi. I'm trying to prop you up. If you guys don't know, the tablet's got a stupid wire in the bottom, so maybe that'll work. Maybe we can just prop something up here. I just want to see if I can hold you guys up somehow without knocking it over. Alright, anyway. As we talked about earlier, I was hoping my tablet would have charged so that I could have done this properly, but, it feels like stuff's crawling on my feet. I have a huge extension cord wrapped up. So we talked about, I was going to do the embed placement video, so we're going to do that, but, since I saw you guys, I went to the post, and you remember how I was talking about my cool little bottle idea? I think I have to revamp it. Would you like to see what the bottles look like? Oh, I don't know what to do. Anyways, I ordered 100. I get this package. It's about this big. I'm going, no way. Oh, anyways, just to make it short. Look at these. I have to show you. These are so cute. So now I have to rethink my idea. But I'm going to make it work. But I want to show you because they're so flippin' cute. Look at these bottles. Oh my god. Like, seriously? Oh my god. So, problem being now, I will probably get 1 star in there. Yeah, and the glitter will go in no problem. So the only thing that I think I'm going to do differently now is they're not obviously going to be into a bomb by themselves. They're going in a capsule. I'm going to try to fab up a little charm hook so that people can carry their wishes with them. I think that's going to be the only way to go. But they're so, like, are these not cute? But you would lose that if I had that in a bomb by itself, like with no capsule. But they'll work, eh? What do you think? Kind of cute. Just so tiny. Like, seriously. That is, I'll have to buy these at the dollar store. So that is quite I said it'd be half the size. It's about half the size. I just didn't think it was going to be that short. Oh, don't start. My tablet's glitching, and I don't want to glitch you guys out. So I guess I better get on it. Yeah, we're going to do embed placements and a few different types of bombs. I'm also, since it's brought up so many times, the texture of the bomb mix. Okay, just let me move my bottles over here so we don't have any breakage or issues. We're gonna try the easy color thing too. So let me just take some stuff out here. I should have been more prepared, I'm sorry. Oh, and I got my wax things too. Okay, well, we'll look at those after. Anyway, I should have done this before I got on, but I mean, you guys see me do this all the time. I figured, what the heck, you know? I mean, this is live, this is how I do it. Sorry for those of you who don't like it, then I guess they just don't watch. And actually, something else I was saying too, we were talking about, it was the easy colors that didn't bloom purple, right? Or the pinky purple, but I just realized something. I was telling you guys that I was using, Seraphina's colors. The purple that I did in those bombs actually was an easy color. That's the difference. See, these are all my easy colors. Yes, I use easy colors in some things. So, they actually have a purple that is very, very close to the Serafina's, I can't speak, Serafina's purple. They are both water-soluble dyes. If you guys can match up the C100 whatever numbers to the FD&C colors, they're dyes. So there really isn't, and I'm not speaking as in like I'm being this know-it-all person or whatever, but we're allowed to use water-soluble dyes in Canada and lakes. These are, like, example, these are watercolor or water-soluble dyes, okay? They're from the UK. Just to show you, I have a violet number 2. This is an FD&C colorant bought from a colorant wholesaler. It's on the approved list to use for colorants, and it's a water-soluble dye. It's a purple. It is really not much different or any different than the purple that you guys get, or we get, from Easy Colors or Serafina's. Same with the green, okay? I have a green dye. Like, you guys see me make green. I make green with my legs as well. But, there's dyes too. And I only, right now, I have only purchased, besides Easy Colors and Serafina's, I've only purchased the purple and the green because everybody was having such huge issues about mixing the lake colors. Because for those of you that don't know it, if I could tell you how many times that I have heard people say, oh, well, we don't want to buy lakes because they have limited amount of colors. They have 4 colors. Maybe 5. But that is like everywhere. And I'm not going to tell you, okay, sure, the standard red is a 40, which you can get. I have a red lake number 7. I have a red FD&C dye 3. Okay, which is very similar to like the 23 or the 27 or whatever. There are other reds to mix to get that ideal purple without having to buy the purple water-soluble dyes. And like I said, mixing all of these basic lakes can give you a multitude of different colors. Like this, for example, is a pink version I made. This was with blue number 1 and red number 7. This one is a purple color made with blue number 1 and red number 3. 2 very different purples. Okay? So you know that it's all good and dandy. Sorry. Only 3 of her colors are approved for use in the FDA. But that's her, from what I'm understanding, don't quote me on this, but from my understanding it's because she has a blue lake number 1, and I believe she's got like a yellow and another color. That's because they are technically FD&C's lakes, okay? But her easy colors, like the green, the yellow, the purple, and the midnight blue, the only difference is that they are water-soluble dyes. They're not lakes, whereas the 3 she's got approved for what you're talking about are the lakes. That's the difference. One's are water-soluble dyes, just like these ones that I got from a proper colorant in Canada. Same guy who supplies the FD&C lakes. You can get water-soluble dyes and you can get lakes. When you're saying 3 of hers that are approved, the 3 are the lake colorants. I believe that's what she's talking about. Because I know Canada and the States, we have there's different guidelines with the colorants, but water-soluble dyes are okay to use. If they're on the FD&C approved colorant list on the FDA website, you're okay. So that's just what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not like, oh, I know everything. I don't know everything. I'm just going by what I know that I've learned. Whatever. Sorry, it's just registration. No, it's called research. But yes, it's lakes and dyes. They're two different. I actually have the wholesale packages below, but whole other story. Charlie, get off the laundry table. You're not supposed to be down here. All right. Anyways, to start off, let's just do. We'll do a couple here. Oh my God, that's a heavy one. Okay. So I'm going to also mix to show you guys. And no, I'm not wearing gloves. On that note to it, I'm going to get yelled at. Because people go, oh my God, you're handling that. Yeah, whatever. This is a demo, guys. And yeah, you know what? I might have some bombs to sell, but there you go. Hands. Alcohol, okay? Okay, here's my citric. We're doing 2 cups. 1, 2 in there, and we're gonna go 2 in my other bowl. You can't see it, but that's where we're going. 2. Oh, I might have to remove bowls. Okay, that is the citric, and no, I don't want to climb under the table. Damn it! Oh, let's hope we have enough for this batch so I don't have to climb under. Okay, now you guys know I do 3 soda, and I should sift it, just so we don't have as many lumps today. Another topic that keeps coming up is the mixing thing. Lisa and Melissa showed it the best, but I will show you again. There is some differences and things you should do. And I'll show you why, because it's one of my pet peeves. Okay, so that's 3 for that one. And I apologize, if this cuts out, I will seriously try to whip it back up real quick and get you guys back on the internet. But, I don't know, man. My tablet's not charging, the internet's being stupid. And that's the first time, by the way, guys, that I have seen the live chat like that on YouTube. That's a new one for me. And I didn't see it till you guys told me Shane was talking. And then I went and watched it on YouTube, and it was still going when I was done. And I could comment. It was kind of cool. So anyways, what are you saying? She has 3 colors that are approved for the USA FDA red, 40. Yep, like us. FDA blue, number 1, right? And FDC yellow. 5. But, yeah, she's getting smaller sizes from what I understand. I know you said you have to buy them in the kilo, but yes, she's getting smaller sizes. I'm not sure exactly what size. That's better than here. We have to buy 3 kilos, so I'm okay with that. But you're saying as far as approved, I don't want to, I'm not trying to get into an argument or anything. But yeah, they're approved because they're lakes. That's why you guys don't have a big issue with the easy colors, but they're just water-soluble dyes. I just want to tell you that's the difference, okay? But if you want to go buy water-soluble dyes and spend way more money, you're getting the same thing. I guess that's basically what I'm trying to tell you. But, as I said, to each his own. You guys do what you gotta do. It's not my call. 2. Oh, look at that, eh? How's that for friggin' 3 cups of soda? Right on the nose. Oh, wow. Really? Really right on the nose. Okay, so it looks like the next batch I will be climbing under. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys to show you, I was going to do some fancy coloring and stuff. I don't even know what scent you guys want me to do so I can make something, and I'll show you a couple different places for embeds. Got any scent suggestions? What? No, she does sell lakes now. That's the FD. That's the blue. The blue. Oh God, I can't think. The 3 colors. They're lakes. Or maybe they're water-soluble dyes, but it's the same diff. I will talk to her, and I will pass on what I remember hearing from her, because I had a few conversations with her about the smaller sizes coming up, too, which will be a lot better. Oh, it sounds like my one son is leaving. Thanks for telling me. Okay, so there we go. And yeah, I have the water-soluble dyes. I also have the lakes. I also have a FDC-approved colorant, which you guys probably have not seen much of. It's this one. I will show you. That is the one that you mix with the blue one, and you get an amazing, and I do mean an amazing purple. They call it I can't say what it's actually called, Aerith or whatever, but it's like, it's a dark pink. Yeah, look, there's the name right there, so I don't have to try to say it to you. Can you read that? That's what the color is called. It's a red. It's called dark pink, but I believe it's a red. It's either red number 3 or red number 7. It's the same as one of your reds, like a 23 or 27 or something like that. Anyways, it's a great color. It's one of my favorites. That's how you get that really nice fuchsia. Okay, so, and then we have cornstarch. I know I used to tell you guys a third, but I like this little measuring cup now, and it's still about the same, 1/4, 1/3. So, and that goes to both. Cream of tartar, always, but since we just did a big batch, so it's 2 in each. There's 1, and there's 2. Same with this batch. 1, 2. Now the only thing I haven't done is put in some SLSA, which I'm going to do. Should we do them both? No, I'm just going to do it in one, because I want to do something anyway. So, there's my SLSA in that one. And actually I'm going to do a tiny bit in the other one, just a 1/2 cup. So it's a little bit of a ratio. I normally would do none in one and then some in the other. So, mix up some of these dries. I guess I need my embeds, don't I? What do you got for scents? Anything berry or mango? I don't have Chanel number 5. Mango or berry? I got grape. No, we don't want grape soda. Oh, I'm dying to do something in bacon. Okay, we're not going to do bacon today. Just give this one a quick mix. Alright. Something fruity, huh? Let's see. What do we got fruity? Oh, we got grape soda. Fresh brewed coffee. Haven't used that yet either. Shoot, I really wanted to. Oh, how about some green apple, guys? I'll do green apple. We're gonna do green apple. We're gonna do green apple. Oh, we got olive branch too. Super Tramp. Monkey farts. Monkey farts! Monkey farts it is. We're doing monkey farts. Alright. In goes my oil, and I know you guys are like, measure, 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 measure. I won't. I know it's 5 tablespoons. There's that one. Actually, that might not have been enough. So, just to be on the safe side. Monkey farts, monkey farts. And I'm going to need another bowl, I believe, because I'm doing, well, I normally do, it's like 3 colors, right? A pink, whatever, but you guys want me to do a purple thing. So, I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm going to add some color. Come on! And I'm putting stuff in front of the friggin' thing and you can't see. Sorry about that. I just got to mix in some of this, because I don't like sticking my hand in when it's oily. Especially without gloves on right now. And then I'm going to tell you what one of my pet peeves are, because I can't stand it. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so let's mix this one up a little bit. Actually, I don't know if I need another bowl. Maybe we'll just do 2 colors. Yeah, I think we'll just do 2 colors. I do want to do a little one with that purple, though. So, here, let me just mix up. I'm going to mix up this one here. I'm going to just swap out. No, I will mix this one up. I'm going to show you. By the way, people that drive me crazy, you guys can't see. Let's see if we can put you down. I'm sorry, the wire's going to be in there, and it's going to be doing some weird, crooked, bending stuff. Is that bad that I'm crooked? What can I prop it up with? I can't. Shoot. Sorry, guys. I need to prop you up, because I don't want you to... let's see. Is that gonna work? Okay, that's a little better. Anyways, I'm still a bit cockeyed, but that's my life. Anyways, this drives me crazy, people. This is not how you mix. When people do this and go, oh, I'm gonna mix it all in, it's gonna be good. Don't do it. You gotta get in here, and I'm talking, like, mix it. Spread the freaking colors around. Like, there's not color in this yet, so I'm just barely mixing, but I want it mixed good, and then I'll show you what I mean once I split it up. Because, look, you're gonna have, like, oil chunks. Like, seriously, look. There's a chunk of oil. Do you want that sitting in there? No. And then you get those white spots. So this is not mixing enough doing this. This is not enough. And this does mix good. Not great. It's okay for a bit, but trust me, it is not the way you mix. Sure, you mix a bit. All good and dandy. That's fine. You know, get all your stuff off the sides. Good, good, good. That's fine. Now, I'm going to get my other container. And I'm going to get a clear one so you can see what I'm doing. Let's use this one. Then you guys can see that color bloom. I'll use the Sarah, whatever, the other ones. So we can do the purple, okay? So, what do we see? So we got, that's purple. So yeah, we'll use the Seraphina purple. Let's see. Which one is it? Violet! And we'll see what happens. I like it in Monkey Fart anyways, and I like the pink too, so. Here I am taking time freaking mixing stuff. And what are we supposed to be doing, guys? We're supposed to be doing embeds. Hee hee hee. Okay, there's their purple. Probably not enough, or maybe it's too much. I don't know. I like to get it off the spoon, because I hate wasting. Water soluble, remember? See, I'm surprised I can actually see the purple in here. The other stuff, the easy colors, you don't see anything until you spray. Okay, so that's the purple. Shall we do a blue? Yeah, I gotta mix my other pot up over here still. This one's not done yet either. But we gotta see all the butter chunks. You don't want that. Yeah, and that's right. Get aggressive. Get in there and like smush it. And by the way, you see how this is still airborne? I don't know if you guys can see that. When I do this, I have a dust plumage. That would mean there's not enough oil. I don't know yet because it's not completely mixed. But if you're mixing, like you see when I mix this one, there's no plumage. Okay, it's not fluffy. It's when I say fluffy, the mix, so I can show you, the mix is fluffy, but it's already damp sand, and I don't mean wet damp sand, it's just damp sand. Like, it's not as floofy as you see this one. It gets airborne, and it's still, it's just too dry, if you want to get that. When you know you have enough oil, it should be like this. It should be fluffy. It should feel damp. But you should still be able to, by rights, squeeze it, okay? It will obviously bust apart. But you should have some bit of, like, a moldish sort of, if you know what I'm saying. It wants to hold its shape. But that's before any spray, any alcohol, or anything. But that's how you know you have enough oil. See, this batch, I don't know. I think it's fine because I do it all the time. But right now, I still got air, like, you know, lightness. And that reminds me, so I'm going to get a color in here, one that I need to smear with my hands. So we got purple. Let's go light blue. So I'm going to use my, where are you? I'm going to use my normal Blue Lakes if I can find it. That's red 40, blue naturally at the bottom. It's the one I use the most, but it's at the bottom. Go figure. Okay, so that's my blue lake. Yeah, it's probably too much, but there we go. Okay, and then so we got blue, purple, and shall we go green or pink? We want to do green. Okay, whoa, geez, that scared me. Okay, what green should we do? That's not enough green. We could do the water-soluble dye green. I think that's what I'll do. So, or I'll use this one. Yeah, we'll use this one. This is already pre-mixed with soda, so don't panic when you see me put it in. There. I just used it all. Okay, so now you see the blue in there, the spot of blue. So we're gonna mix with my horrible freaking, I hate this thing. No, it's not that bad, but, and like I said, Lisa showed it, well, Lisa and Melissa showed it the best about people mixing with their, you know what, even an electric mixer does not mix as good as your hands. Sure, it mixed great, but it does not mix as good as your hands. You'll always have, like, that floofy whatever. It's just not the same. Okay, and I'm going to show you. So, that's mixed with the thing. And you see the blue, right? You see how it's a really pretty light blue. It's fluffy. You still see white in it, right? This is when you need to get in there and do this. And you'll see what I mean. The color will be so much more dark than if you were to just mix it with the like with just the thing. Hopefully you can see the difference. I'm trying to see if you can see the half that's done and the half that's not done. I don't know if you can see the difference or not. Can you guys see the darkness difference? This half was mixed with my hand, okay? So this half is darker blue, mixed more with my hands. This side was just mixed with the whisk. So it's a definite, you really got to get in there with your hands and mix it. Don't do this stuff. This stuff like, oh, it feels nice, it's fluffy, it's done, it's mixed, that is not how you mix a bath bomb. Like, seriously, I would say like 85% you guys should be concentrating on mixing. Making sure the mix is perfect. Because, you know, when I hear people go, oh, I'm going to make bombs, and no one in particular, I'm just stating, when I hear people say, oh, I'm going to make bombs or whatever, and then it's like 5 minutes later, Berdana, what did you freaking, like, how, what, were they white? If they were white, okay, fair enough. But seriously, mixing takes, I think, I swear to God, the most time to make sure that everything is incorporated, and I mean good. And you still want it fluffy, that's the thing. It's still got to be fluffy. Why do I keep feeling like I'm out of your way? So it should be fluffy. It's fluffy, see? It's fluffy, but it's damp. There's no airborne. And here we go again, just to make sure to show you. See how it wants to clump? It's the perfect texture to spray. Okay, so that's blue. Let me just quick get the green. I'll do this one faster if I can, because I know we want to get onto embed stuff. So, just me make bombs when I'm not trying to talk or concentrate on other stuff. It's quite funny. Yeah, same idea here. Same idea. That's green mixed with the mixer thing, right? You see the color? Get in there. Get in there. Rough it up. Abuse it. Tell every piece you want to squash it between your hands and flatten it. Rough it up. Rough it up. Until you can take it, rough it up. Alright, shut up, Tammy. Okay, I would do this one normally more, but I know, like you said, you guys are waiting, so anyway. Okay, so there's the... See? It's more darker. And yes, I'm going to bloom those. Just give me 2 seconds because I need a spot for a tray. I need my pop. Okay. So, do we want this one? Yeah, I guess we have to use this one. Okay. So, haven't added anything as far as hazel to that or not. So, I will do these ones first, guys. I just do a couple. I don't like using a lot of hazel, and yes, it looks like I'm doing a lot. It's hardly coming out. I'm getting low. There we go. Just give me a sec. Well, I just get some of this in here and some in the other, and then I'm going to finish it off with alcohol. I don't like using a lot of this stuff anymore. I do find it can make powdery bombs, but in the case of the Easy Colors or Seraphina's, you kind of need it, but not really. If you're using the 70% rubbing alcohol, you don't really have to have the hazel. I just like the properties of the hazel in my bombs, okay? That's a big part of why I like it. Not to mention the fact that, yes, it does. It just does help. I don't know. I like it and alcohol. I like it both. Okay, so you guys are talking about the color blooming thing with that one. I want to show you guys something. Just to show you, okay? This is hazel in this one, okay? Watch the color from the hazel. Oops, come on. Anyways, that's the hazel color. You see that kind of a pinky purple color? Okay. Now, I want to show you with the alcohol. This is 70%. Alcohol turns it pink. See that? Pink. This is not the pink color. This is the purple. So, my suggestion, guys, witch hazel. If you want it purple, use the witch hazel. If you want it pink, use the alcohol. That's all I can say. And like I said, it's to do with the pH, the alcohol level, whatever. So it's totally up to you. I do tend to use both. But yeah, see the... Or you could even leave it and just have it bloom in the water when they get the bombs, and that way it'll be a complete and total surprise. If you guys wanted to mix it with the 99% alcohol, and then you wouldn't have a lot of purple until it hit the water. And then that's a great, you know, that's a nice, great surprise. But yeah, unfortunately, I do like to... Oh, see, that's perfect. I don't even need to add anything else now. And that was mostly witch hazel. So there's the color. There's the color from the witch hazel. And like I said, if I did alcohol, you're going to get pink. But she's good to go. That one's good to go. So let's just... And it's definitely purple and green. So excuse my hands. Here we go. Let's get some green. A little bit better. Not a lot, but... Yeah, this is when you should be wearing gloves, but... They all mix after anyways, and I don't notice it. Okay, so which bomb? You guys want to see a one that goes a flat spinning first? I could do that. Stars, by the way, work the best for those kind. Yeah, we need a bit more. Sorry guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm taking too long. I really do. Yeah, you know what? I don't know what you can do about them drawing the same color, but my pink doesn't look like this. My pink, it's different when I use it. So I don't know, maybe switch to the easy colors because they have different, their pink clouds is really nice. Like, they do have a different pink. Having a hard time with this one. This is why I do both. I find the witch hazel just helps. Just gets it to the perfect texture. Like, no problem. So yes, I do both. You guys know I do both. Alright, so green. Green's good. And I'm sorry my tablet keeps freaking spinning here. Swap out the blue. Let's see. Are the blue ready? Pretty much. Okay, I think we're good for the blue. I don't think I need to add anything. I don't think. No, I do. Dang it. Furnace just kicked on. You guys hear it? It's going to dry out down here fast. That's why I like the 70% because of the water content in it. So, alright. Mix her up real quick. Okay, guys. So, I guess I need embeds, don't I? Alright, I'm going to show you something. If I can do this, let's pray this one works out for everybody. Okay. I don't have a lot of embeds today, per se. So, what I'm going to show you, I wonder what I should do first. Okay, well, we got square ones. We got some different shaped ones here. Now, the easiest thing I can show you would be the square one. If you're talking bombs that you want to go in the water and spin like the record player, like you guys are saying, okay, you can do an X with your embeds. Or you can put them in the corners, okay? And for like this shaped ones, I would put them in like this, but make sure so that one's like that, and the same thing like that. You want it to push so that your bomb, these are like, picture them as everywhere an embed is like a little engine, a little motor, okay? So if you have them in the tips, and this being a square mold, it's going to make the bomb spin. Similar to the, similar to the round one. I like to do around the edge or an X. X seems to work the best. And then obviously, you know what? I'm going to see if I can do one somehow. I don't have a lot of little embeds to show you guys, so that's the problem. I'm going to make you guys a mondo, though. I'll show you something. Dun, dun, this is how I do okay, so this is my normal, say this is my normal bomb. I want this one to spin crazy, but not even. So I take my embeds, and excuse the ugly look, I will put like one, and I didn't open the purple naturally. Okay, we'll do pink. And if you do different sizes of them, it works better. So I could do two different sizes like that, and one will spin faster than the other, so you'll get a really weird wonky spin. Okay? Also, what I do sometimes is I will put one in the other half. So maybe I will just do that to show you guys. Let me just put a couple more colors in here. And yeah, they're going to mix, but oh well. That's life. Dope. Okay. So, in goes some pink. In goes some blue. In goes some green. In goes some more pink over here. We'll put the blue here. Okay, now on this half, did I do the purple? No. So on this half, what I might do is take one big mondo and put it off on one side. And it totally throws your bomb off kilter. But normally when I do these, like if I have this shape bomb, I will do, I'll do like, you can see that? I'll do like 1, 2, 3, or I'll do 4, and then the other half I'll get 2 or 1, or I'll do 3 and 2 or 3 and 1. I always do it wonky, so maybe I'll just leave that one like that now. And you're going to get a wonky spin on your bomb. So, like I said, all the way you want it to spin is wherever you want to put the bomb or the embeds in. So just like I said, picture your embeds as, Picture your embeds as, like little motors, okay? They're just little tiny motors that propel. And I always like to put the hump facing out. So, if this little guy is in my bomb, I don't put the flat side out. Unless I'm making a bomb where I want to see the flat side. But I always put the bumps out, the flat sides facing each other. So you have a square shape in the center of your bomb, if that makes sense. Are you guys still talking? Oh, we're still talking about FD&Cs. Okay, that's fine. So anyways, this is my Mondo. Obviously, it just takes a couple. And it should come out fine. So, there's a ginormous monkey fart. Okay? So, what should we do? If you were doing a star and you wanted to spin like a record player, put an embed in each point. Okay? Or even go up from the points. If you're doing round, do I want to do round or do square? Where's my big square bomb? Okay. I wish you guys could see this, and it really sucks because of how I got this again. Because of the way my tablet is sitting here charging, this is going to pick a lot of people off, isn't it? Stay. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I need a bigger workstation. Anybody agree? Okay. Shoot. And hard for you to see. Come on, you guy. Stick it out with me. Stick it out with me. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see where I am with him. Probably not. Shoot. Okay, let's just do this. I wish you guys could see. This is when I wish I had my GoPro right now for you guys. So, and I'm using my spoon only because I don't, when I do it without the spoon, I make a freaking huge mess with my hands. You guys have seen me do that, so. That's why I'm using the spoon to put the stuff in. I'm just alternating colors in case you're wondering. Anybody lost so far? Probably easily, eh? Okay, so this is my square one. And actually, it's good with double sizes or bigger sizes. So I have my normal embeds, like this. Can you see them? It's like what everybody makes with the teaspoons. Okay, so I'm going to put the bigger ones like that in the corners. Or you could even put really big ones like this in the corners. But these ones don't fizz like they're supposed to. So this is probably kind of going to be a moot point if I demo them. But these are made with, I put poly 20 in a couple of these embeds because there's mica in them. But you put the bigger ones in the corners, okay? So take your bigger embeds. Your bigger embeds. Actually, if you want to just do 2 corners, that will help. And then you put the smaller ones along the other corners, right? You want bigger. Just picture it. It's pushing, okay? Or just do 3. Just whatever you're trying to do is don't put them in even. Like, I'm not going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It might spin. The idea is go bigger to smaller or off size because the bigger one is going to be the more powerful one. Does that make sense? He's going to be the one doing most of the pushing and he's going to be making it go faster on that side. That's kind of what I mean by, you know, how they work. I'm just putting in some little tiny guys. This is just more for effect than probably spin. And then I'm going to put a couple in the middle. But anyways, try to do it. So like I said, they're different. It's the only way I can explain it, guys. It's just, like I said, think of it as a motor. They're little tiny motors. And where you want them in there is where they're going to be doing your work. So kind of like, I guess you have to kind of like visualize it in your brain before you actually do it for it to work. If that makes any sense at all. Does it make any sense, guys? Do you know what I mean? Please say that I'm making sense. Am I making sense? Okay, so now we're going to push this one down. I won't be able to pick this one up. As far as the moon press molds, those, like the size I have, I could only show you. I just put one embed, either like this in the center, or the better ones, if I have one to show you. I put that one in, and then I have flatter ones. They work really well in the moon press mold. So that's, you can do molds in the moon press. I mean, embeds in the moon press molds. Okay, I'm trying to get this up. Alright. There's a square one. Purdy! So, let's see. Well, let's make this one. We're going to make this one do a different spin, too. Anybody bored yet? I'm so sorry. Blue. And we got blue. And then we're going to go green on that one. And we're going to go pink on that side. Alright. Now for this one. Where did they go? I should have put my other ones in. Let me see what I did with the blue freaking stupid. Oh yeah, duh! Sorry, Tammy, that's okay. They're behind me. Okay, so for this one, you put one in the middle. If it was a pure, basic, boring, basic bomb fizzy in the center, that's where it's not going to do much at the beginning when your bomb is fizzing until you get down to small and it starts exposing itself. That's where you're going to get the bomb that does the like it's a really wonky spin. It does the really weird kind of like a freak show. So that's what that'll do. I'm putting them in like this. It looks like a Mickey face. Okay, two smaller ones, a big one. You're going to get a weird thing. I'm not putting any embeds in the other half. So you'll get a nice spin on that. I'm going to have to get freaking bomb in here too, or these are going to all dry out on me. So yes, no embed in the other half. I'm not doing it. I need my pink in that one, like so. Shoot. And we need more blue. And then I need more green. And then I'm going to do some more green and a big old heap of blue. Sorry I'm out of the picture. I just have to do this over the bowl. Oh. I never thought I was going to be making no friggin' 14-ounce monkey fart bombs. I'll tell you that. That is not what I expected to be doing. These don't really need a lot of banging. I just like to get that one conk. There it is. You can hear it. It comes off really easy. See? Quite beautifully, easily. There's another one. Okay, so questions, guys, so that I can try to answer whatever it is that anybody wants answered. Not bored at all? Okay, good. So what, I'm trying to think what other molds. The round ones, yes. The round ones you can do the same thing, do an X, or just put them. If you want it to boot across your boat, do you want it to go across your bathtub like a boat? Obviously, just go one side. Maybe you put the odd one here, one over here to give it that spin, because you'll have all these doing its thing. This one's going to start spitting out its thing. That's going to make your bomb go like this, and it'll probably move and spin. So you're going to get the boat motor going and then a slight little spin. That would be cool, and I think I'm going to actually do that now that I just said that. So we'll put in some pink, blue. Oh, sorry, that was green. Do I know my colors? Ooh, now by rights, you know what? I could almost have gotten this. If these were darker colors, I could have got a black bath bomb. But we're not going for that right now, are we? Yeah. Whoa, shit. Well, guess who has to frickin' sweep now? Nice one, Tammy. Nice one. Way to go. Okay. So that's those ones. And since I want a high-powered couple shooters, I'm going to do 3 big ones at the back, like I said. Well, maybe we're only going to get 2. No, we're going to get 3. Where's my other one? I want a bigger one. Maybe we'll throw a gold one in there. No, we'll throw blue. Okay, so I got 3 along, like if you divided the mold in half, if I divided that mold in half, I've got 1, 2, 3 big molds. Shut up, phone! So that's for that. And then I'll just put a couple smaller ones. And I do mean small. It's these little tiny cubes. They're not going to do much. It'll be more for effect. But you should get a motorboat and maybe a slight little spin on the bomb. That's the plan anyway. And obviously we will be able to test this. I don't know because like I said, only half of these embeds are actually fizzers. So, which means it might actually work opposite. Because the little ones are fizzers and the big ones have a bit more foam in it. So, like I said, well, technically, if they were made properly, as in if your embeds, my embeds, were pure basic soda, then they would work like I said. Mine, nevertheless, these are still going to be extremely cool looking. Even if the embeds don't work as planned, they will still work. Just not as dramatic as most basic fizzy embeds go. So this might be a whole new different freaking animal here. Because of the embeds I used. But, well, that's pretty and it's also cockeyed. Okay, so I think I'm going to stick back and go make the bigger monkey farts. This is that mold too, by the way. I would love to show you guys. You want to see how easy this mold works from eBay? I'm going to show you. It was an expensive mold, but I just want to show you how well. Like, seriously, I know it was a lot of money, but oh my god, I think it's like my second favorite mold. Besides the ones that Amina got me and the one that my other friend sent me. Because I'm in love with those. So, let's just stick. So I'm just going to stick one in this one. Just for shits and giggles. Alright, pushed it together. Okay. This mold, by the way, goes together like amazing. Okay. There's the mold together. Watch this. Where'd my spoon go? It seriously usually only needs... That's 1 clonk. Well, 2. Now I got the sound. Watch this. You guys would absolutely die with this mold, I think. I know it's too much money, but holy investment. It has made the best shaped, look at, best shaped bomb, well, if you like that shape. But so easy to mold and unmold. Whoa, almost dropped it. Like, and it's a good size. And I just cracked my little square one here. Oh, because the embed's in there. You little bugger. So yeah, it's super easy. If you guys have any more questions, fire them at me, because I have to mold these guys right now. Or I'm going to be into some severe, dry fairy dust, which I don't really want to have at the moment. So, fire away. I wish I could hear you guys, instead of just watching and reading. But, so you make different type of embeds with different ingredients. All my embeds are usually, I shouldn't say all of them, they all start out with, obviously, citric soda. So that's a basic one. Then, sometimes I'll add poly 20, only 20, I do not touch poly 80. That's if I'm using mica for the glitter, because you guys know how the store is mica. I don't have the problem, but it's more for a shimmery type effect so that you get the luster view. That's why I'll do poly 20. Then you can change the mix-up if you want a slow fizzing embed. You add the cornstarch and the cream of tartar, but you don't have to do the cream of tartar. And yeah, you just change it up. If you want your bombs to act like an embed and there's no embed in there, change your citric soda and your SLSA ratio in your actual colors, and then you won't have to do embeds. There's so many different things that you guys can do where you don't have to do the embeds. You just really don't. Like it's you know, it's if you're worried, just do tiny small test batches to see what you like. And then you'll know for next time. Obviously, write notes so you don't forget, because you're going to want to remember the next time, right? So that's all I can really tell you. I would definitely, like, seriously play around with your ratios of, even just your ratios, guys, of just citric to soda. Like, I know a lot of recipes and people are like, oh no, you do 2 to 1, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Sure, that works for people. And sometimes I do my batch with just 2 to 1. But normally I like the 3 soda, 2 and a bit citric or 2 citric. But when you guys play with the citric acid ratio and the starch ratio, you will get different fizzes. You know how people talk about, oh, I want my bath bomb to last 10 minutes in the tub? Well, there you go. It's the starch and guess what? Less citric acid, okay? So there, I just gave you a little hint. Less citric acid. Dang it! Almighty, I think someone's telling me the company's coming, and I don't want any company other than you guys. Look at that. They unmold. So awesome. So you guys, I wasn't planning on making bath bombs today, but look at that. Now I have a whole set of monkey farts. Anybody want some monkey fart bombs? That's okay. They're jumbos too. So I don't know. Is there more questions? It's hard to watch, but it's making sense. Okay. If any of you guys have any more questions, you know what? Please just ask them in the comment section, or even start a thread in the group if you want. But I gotta get moving. I can't. It's really hard for me to talk and bath bomb. I know I say I'm ambidextrous and I'm, what do you call it? You know, I can do 2 things at once and stuff. But when it comes to this, I kind of can't. Well, I can sometimes, but I'd rather just get moving and get this all done. So I'm going to have to cut it short right now, guys, okay? But like I said, ask away. Ask me questions, please, because, yeah, see, this one I'm going to go across. I'm going to do a big old X in this one. So, yeah, just ask me. I try my best to answer. I just can't, I don't know. I can't think when I'm doing stuff like this. Is cornstarch necessary? Yes. You want your bombs to float and spin? Yes, it's necessary. It's also good for your skin. It's very soothing. It adds nice softness to your water as well as your skin. But it's, people say, oh, it's a useless waste of filler. It is not a filler. It is a purposeful ingredient, just like prima tartar, not just for friggin' firmness or texture. It all has skin benefits, guys. I don't just throw crap in here because I want to just put it in because someone said, oh, you have to put it in. That's not how it works. I mean, sure, you want to fart about, I was going to swear, you want to fart about and make up a recipe, not you specifically, and I don't mean this to anybody, but people who get on and say, oh, I want to do this and I'm going to be doing this and selling them in the next 2 weeks, doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. Everything for a reason. There is every ingredient in here has a reason. So it's the irregular wonkiness that makes them spin. It's the irregular sizes of the embeds that make it spin and where you put them. Think of each, like I said, think of each embed as a little like it's a little engine, a propulsion. It propels them or moves them or spins them. But you can do bombs that don't have embeds that'll spin, but that's another day. I don't want to get into that topic right now because I can't think, or sorry, can't talk and mold when I'm trying to explain that one. But yeah, you don't have to have embeds. You can do it, like I said, with the ratio of your colors and where you put your colors. Okay? Is that good? I gotta go, guys. I'm like, seriously, my tablet's flashing. I don't know why. And this mix is getting dry, and I don't need any more wet, dry stuff. So I'm gonna head out. Ask the questions. This will keep going for a little while. Even when I'm off, the messages should still be going. And then if not, message me or talk on YouTube. And if not, message me on my Facebook, guys. On Messenger, okay? I'm gonna let you go. I gotta get these done now. I just bit off more than I could plan on making. I should have probably just stuck with one bowl. All right? I'm gonna talk to you guys after. Thanks for stopping by. I guess I'll see you next time. Okay? I gotta get bombing. See you guys.